It's been a strange week, but it's been a good week. And if you're Welsh, it's been a super good week because 2 stunning goals from Gareth Bale against Austria sees the Welsh through to a World Cup playoff final, and they will play the winners of Scotland, Ukraine. I don't know when that's going to be. They're saying it's going to be in June,
isn't it,
Simon? Yeah. But we shall see. I've just had a text message from Martin Keown. That'll be interesting. I'll have a look at that in a moment.
Okay.
But when you look at the goals and the quality of the goals last night from Bale, and when you look at everything he's done in the game, to be quite honest, I mean, I was with him at Luton Airport. It seems like it's another lifetime ago on the night that he flew out to Madrid after the deal was done with Jonathan Barnett and Manasseh to take him out there. I mean, has he earned legendary status in the game of football, do you think?
Yes, of course he has.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've scored goals in Champions League finals, gone to play for arguably one of the biggest clubs, if not the biggest club in reputation terms, Real Madrid alongside certain Manchester United, achieved at certain times the level that you've achieved there. I think he scored pretty much 1 in 2 games for Real Madrid, and also being such a dominant force in the rise and ascension of Welsh football to achieve things in European Championships, to now put themselves on the brink of a World Cup qualification for the first time in 60-odd years. Of course you do. Of course you look at his career and say it's phenomenal. You can also look at it and say it's disappointing over the last couple of years that the domestic side of his career has gone the way it has. It's difficult to understand why this huge talent finds himself in such a difficult position in Spain. He hasn't just found it with one manager, he's found it with 2 managers in Madrid, so there has to be a common denominator, which appears to be him. Yeah. There is an absolute ridiculing and vilification of him through certain segments of the Spanish media.
Oof, not half.
I mean, a proper pile in on him.
Oh, Marca called him a parasite.
I know,
before this game.
I've seen the articles, I've read the articles about him and how they've depicted him as a mosquito and put him as a sort of financially blood-sucking device that comes out of Madrid without any real value. I think that's a little unfair. I think certainly in the last couple of years there's an argument to suggest that there's more to be done. I don't think he's helped himself with some of the sending up of Gulf, Wales and Real Madrid in one particular scenario, but sometimes you do things tongue-in-cheek, but they take their football remarkably seriously in Madrid. Other players like McManaman didn't have this sort of reaction, but to achieve what he achieved for Wales last night and to have done what he's done, I could argue that the last thing that goes with a boxer is his punch, but the bottom line is this guy scored 2 phenomenal goals. You wonder where Wales would be without this level of talent available to them. Yeah. So you have to give credit where credit is due.
I quite like the way he's just brushing off the criticism he's had from the Spanish media, and in particular Marca. He says, honestly, it's a waste of my time. It's disgusting. They should be ashamed of themselves. I'm not fussed. End of. Now, he does just kick it into the long grass. He's not bothered about it.
Well, it's not high-level journalism, is it? But the underlying observations isn't just limited to one publication. There is a disdain towards him. Yeah. And for someone of this talent, for someone that's won games for them in Champions League finals with goals that are absolutely phenomenal, for someone that has at time contributed massive parts to them winning La Ligas, you wonder why there is this massive, massive disconnect. The argument that was made to us when we were in Madrid in 2019 was he hasn't adapted to the culture. He hasn't bothered to learn the language as other people have previously whilst being in this football club. He hasn't got the fabric of what it's like to be a Los Blancos. Yeah. But all of that to one side, he has achieved phenomenal things. And I don't like the journalism because I think it's low level. But it does reveal a disdain and contempt that he has to accept he's developed for one reason or another. Yeah. Others haven't had it there previously.
You're right, Simon. He's got it whether he likes it or not. There's a message just come in, one of many. Actual fact, there's no name in it. Unfortunate that. But he says, Bale has won 4 Champions Leagues, 2 of them he was a match winner. He's won multiple La Ligas. He's done the lot. He is a true legend, guys. His Spanish media and Madrid fans have treated him badly. His salary is irrelevant to this argument. It was them who decided him to pay him that much money.
But he also has to be... Come on now. We've got to stop giving people passes. If you're going to get paid 15-20 million pounds a year, you do have to be worth it in the present, not the past. So we can say that people give you things and they didn't have to give it to you. Football dictates to some extent.
But he's been worth it, hasn't he?
Well, he's been worth it in the past, but it doesn't mean that you get a pass going forward to be earning the same money in the present. Right. Because if you're playing 4 games this year and 16 games last year or 20 games last year for Tottenham on loan, of which you only set yourself up on a decent platform a few times, and the previous year 16 games for Madrid, you're not exactly earning your money, are you?
No, of course.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.